Greg DeGeorge back with Sir Oliver Humperdink, and here we go, Sir Oliver.
What a dandy this promises to be, Craig. We've got a great tag team match starting off the program today. You're looking at the #1 team in contention for that title, held by the Hellraisers. This is Brad Armstrong and Rambo making their way to the ring in this non-title event this evening.
Brad from a wrestling family, a couple of brothers wrestled.
And his father as well, Bullet Bob Armstrong. Very, very famous individual in the United States. And this jam-packed arena waiting the entrance of the Hellraisers, and here they come, trying to make their way to the ring through the throng of people here this evening. The crowds have been phenomenal,
unbelievable,
all around the world for us.
And they have been very impressed with this duo, obviously. The tag team champions and the world superstars of wrestling. And if you haven't seen them before, where have you been? They are something else. Grab your favorite beverage, your favorite chair, and enjoy it with us. Hawk and Power.
You can see the flash bulbs going off as people are taking pictures of the Hellraisers as they come to the ring. The whole building lit up a minute ago with the flash bulbs.
There's Brad Armstrong.
Proudly wearing the colors of the USA. And his partner Rambo from Europe.
He had a heck of a movie a couple of years ago.
That's not the same guy, pal. That's a different guy using the same nom de plume. The Hellraisers, Hawk and Power, IWGP Tag Team Champions. Of course, as we said earlier, the title's not on the line tonight. But if the team of Rambo and Brad Armstrong are able to beat these guys tonight, that's going to put them in the top contender spot.
Good idea, I think, for the Hellraisers to get a look at their opponents without having to put the belts on the line.
Absolutely. There's nothing like that experience of being in the ring with somebody to know exactly what to expect from them. Power now tying up with Brad Armstrong, pushes him off. What power this Power has.
Well, that's why they call him Power. What kind of a real effect does it have when you grow up in a wrestling family like Brad Armstrong?
Well, I'll tell you what. When you're around it from a kid, I'm sure he went with his father, Bullet Bob Armstrong, many times to the wrestling matches and watched his father compete all around the country. And he actually lived it, ate it, breathed it, slept it, dreamt it, everything. The kid wanted to be in the wrestling business since he was just a child, and he's fulfilled that dream and taken on the IWGP Tag Team Champions here tonight.
He's body slammed. I hope he didn't breathe it too much. I've walked around that locker room a few times afterward. You don't want to mess with that.
I heard what you're saying there.
Power and Brad Armstrong are in the ring.
Unusual face paint on Power. Take a look at that. We got green and black and red and yellow. Looks like he was created by Disney or something. So far.
He may have been.
Big Hawk checking in.
Here he comes.
What a legendary individual this man is around the world. Of course, tag team for many years with the Animal as part of the Road Warriors tag team. But of course now, since Animal is laid up on the shelf with an injury, he has taken Power as a partner, and what a powerful partner he's been.
No doubt about that. Look at him flailing away now with a couple of big right hands.
I think Hawk is trying to deliver a message here that if you want a shot at our titles, you're going to have to be rough and tough, and you're going to have to take the punishment that he can dish out.
Missed with the round outright. Now the clothesline attempt, nothing doing for Rambo. Another one, nothing doing.
Ooh.
How about this one now? Flying elbow knocks down Hawk.
Not for long, though. Hawk getting back up. Look at that. And a big kick to the midsection as Rambo shoots Hawk. No, reversal.
Reversal. And knocks him down with a shoulder tackle.
What a powerful individual this Hawk is. Just amazing. Every time I see him, he just impresses me to no end.
Double clothesline. Both go down. But
Rambo's getting the worst of that, though.
Yeah.
Hawk with a snap mare. And a flying fist to the forehead.
He's got not only the strength for Oliver Humperdink, but he's got the arsenal, too. So many different moves.
Oh, absolutely. You can be strong in the wrestling business and not have the knowledge that Hawk has and not go too far. But Hawk has a great working knowledge of wrestling and a powerhouse on top of that.
Double elbow. He works very well, as you can see with his partner, too. And, of course, we're telling you these things. You can see very easily why these two are the tag team champs here in the World Superstars of Wrestling. Power to the rope, did not budge Rambo. Little reversal of fortune now. Look how big Rambo looks. You didn't realize it until you look at him against Power.
Exactly. Power not quite as big as Hawk, but he is a powerful individual with great musculature. And that's good, too, for a wrestler to be kind of short and squat like that because you got a lower center of gravity. And it's a lot harder to shoot leg takedowns and stuff like that because you can just shoot your legs back and stay away from the guy.
As long as you have that game plan, and that, of course, is a big part of Power's.
And also another big part of Power's game plan is knowing he's got the Hawkster in the corner. That doesn't hurt.
Speaking of stirs, the Hulkster coming up next against the Great Muta.
Boy, what a match that promises to be. We saw him here a few weeks back as tag team partners and mentioned at that time that one day down the line that they knew that they were going to have to face each other. It's coming up later on today on the show.
Also, Oz should be interesting.
It's a mysterious visage. Of course, Oz is just awesome looking individual. Big, tall 7-footer.
We'll see him, 7-footer.
7-footer.
We will see Oz later this hour, this week. Glad you joined us, Craig DeGeorge, Sir Oliver Humperdink. Here comes Hawk, back in the ring, working on the back of Rambo.
Those are big sledgehammer-type blows to the back of Rambo, and Hawk now picking Rambo up onto the shoulder, and a shoulder breaker delivered by Hawk, and Hawk now looks like he's going to the second rope.
Second rope flies off, but Rambo quickly gets out of the way.
Nobody there. Rambo had the presence of mind.
Here comes Armstrong. Here comes Armstrong. He's working you in the midsection. Hawk to the ropes. He takes another shot to the midsection. Now one to the back. Armstrong doing very well here. Oh! Great drop kick. Armstrong came in, Sir Oliver, and he came flying in right away.
He did indeed. Now, if I was in Armstrong's corner tonight, I'd be telling this young man to try to get Hawk down on the mat. You're not going to be able to compete with this guy when he's standing up, all 300 pounds of him, staring you straight in the eye. Get him on the mat, and everybody's the same size on the mat.
Is this a military press here?
It is indeed.
Wow.
He's got him up.
And just throws him down.
Slam. Oh, I felt that one back here, Craig.
Well, you've taken your share of licks. More than your share.
I have indeed.
In fact, I would suggest you, why don't you hop in the ring again?
When am I going to hop into the ring? First of all, Craig, I don't hop. And second of all, it's going to be quite a while before I hop into the ring, I'll guarantee it.
Look at that power slam.
Beautifully executed as Rambo in to make the save, but Hawk comes across and clotheslines Rambo right outside.
Uh-oh. Hawk.
With a clothesline out to the apron. And Power with a Japanese arm drag on Brad Armstrong. And Hawk now up on the top rope. Look at this. This is their patented finishing a move.
He got him with the clothesline. Spun him around.
Cut him a flip right in midair as Power goes for the cover.
That's got to be it.
It is indeed. As the tag team champions, Hawk and Power, the Hellraisers, make short work out of Brad Armstrong and Rambo this week on WSW. We saw that top rope maneuver from Hawk, and Power now covering. Referee down for the count, 1, 2, 3. And your winners are the Hellraisers.
Brad Armstrong could have broken his neck
very
on
easily.
That maneuver.
Very easily.
He's lucky to be getting out of here not with a victory, but with his life after going up against the Hellraisers. Here are the World Superstars of Wrestling. Back with more action with Sir Oliver in just a moment.